guys, Ash here coming at you today in Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video, guys. I am happy to have you here today. We're gonna talk about a champion that I really love. It's Kantra the Cyclone.
Round one, fight.
I am not prepared for this. I want to rip your...
And we're going to do one of those rebuilding a champion videos. Since so many of you guys liked the video that I did with Bivald of the Thorn, although I did see the two biggest pieces of feedback that you did, I think the title of the video was how I build a champion for the end game, if you guys want to check it out. But I think the two biggest feedback is, Ash, why don't you use the fitting room? Sorry, guys. I guess I'm just a dirty pay to win. I don't know. I just pay the silver. I'm awful, really.
There is nothing wrong with you.
And B, why don't you use Hell Hades artifact the artifact optimizer? And the answer is yeah, sure, I would use that. And I think Hades' website is the best resource for raid out there, along with Deadwood Jedi, whom you love. However, that would make a really short video, right? I just want to kind of long, and I know not everybody has a uses or uses, excuse me, all of these premium services out there. So I wanted to kind of do a long build because that's what I enjoy doing, and that's what a lot of you guys seem to enjoy as well. But I wanted to put that disclaimer out there. Definitely check out Hades' artifact optimizer. That will be linked in the description below. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at Kantra the Cyclone and talk about how and why we're going to be rebuilding her in today's video. So she is a barbarian champion.
Round two, fight.
She was a fragment summon or a fusion. I think a fragment summon, but I really love her. Right now I have her in just a stun and a speed set, which I guess isn't too bad for this champion. She only has 2 active abilities, a 2-time hitter on her A1 and a 3-time hitter on her A2. Of course, the stun chance will only work on just the first attack there, so stun is still a great option because she's only doing AoE attacks on a 3-turn cooldown along with her A1. However, I don't need any champions at this point in my account. I really don't need any champions in a stun set. I want to gear her more towards the end game, which means I want to build her as well as I possibly can for use in Hydra clan boss, primarily because of this A2 ability, Chaos Tempest, and her passive. So, attacks all enemies 3 times. Each hit has a 75% chance of placing one of the following debuffs for 2 turns. Now, one little thing I will say, I wish they would buff her and make it a 100% chance when booked. I really wish they would. She's a tremendous champion already, but I don't think it would make her like game breaking or anything like that if there was still that randomize effect to it, but it was 100% land rate. Either way, it's still 3 hits, so you're still landing a lot of debuffs. 75% isn't too bad. Anyway, 2-turn debuff, it could be block buffs, decrease attack, decrease speed, weaken, decrease accuracy, and heal reduction. So honestly, against Hydra clan boss, like, we could probably use all of these debuffs, right? I guess heal reduction is like my least favorite out of all of them, but the rest of them, decrease accuracy, weaken, speed, attack, and block buffs, we love all of those. So if we have her in a reflex set, I talked about this, 10 champions who you can build in reflex, or you should build in reflex, or at least consider doing so, and I talked about Kantra in that video. So if I have her in reflex, we're going to get a 40% chance to reduce the duration or the cooldown of this Chaos Tempest. Her A2 ability every single turn is her only other active ability, and that's it, okay? So we're going to have a chance at landing a lot more of these debuffs, especially over the period of a longer battle. So no escape. Decrease each enemy's accuracy by 10 for each debuff they are under. Okay, awesome. This champion will receive 4% less damage for each debuff on the attacker. Great. Heals this champion by 1,250 HP each time a debuff expires on an enemy. She's going to be getting healed all over the place. I mean, insane heals off this in Hydra. And then has, this one won't, I guess it will matter now against Hydra with Provoke. Has a 75% chance to place a Provoke debuff for 1 turn on enemies under 5 or more debuffs at the start of this champion's turn. And she can place debuffs on weak hits. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot on this passive. And this is what makes her so amazing. She can provoke. There's always going to be 5 or more debuffs on pretty much any of the Hydra heads. She can provoke. She can heal. She can land debuffs on weak hits. Oh my god. She also has accuracy in all battles by 60 as well. So we have her built out in War Master. And we went defense tree as well with Retribution and Cycle of Revenge. I probably will redo her masteries as well if it's free. It's free. Let's just redo everything. So what I want to do is get her naked. Get all the artifacts off of her first. Is that a better way to put it? Actually, this ring, we can probably keep. I'm not gonna, nah, I don't think we can keep it. I don't think we can keep it. I mean, there's a lot of defense, which is nice, but I'm greedy and I want defense and HP. We'll come back to the ring. Let's take this crit damage with accuracy. I mean, that's not bad either, really. Let's be real. Accuracy, okay, we can remove that for sure. We don't need an accuracy banner on her. We can go with defense or HP or something like that. Her base defense scales really well. So we definitely want defense percentage, speed, or crit rate, crit damage. I think crit damage maybe. Want extra damage because all those AoE attacks, it will add up. Granted, she only has a 1.6 multiplier on her A1 and a 1 multiplier on her A2. So her multipliers are really nothing to write home about. But keep in mind, again, it is a 3-time hitter. So I think I want to go crit damage on, try to see if I can get it done, you know. We can remove the stun. We will keep a or HP percentage chest piece, but it doesn't need to be stun. And these speed boots, yeah, we can take those off too. Let's see. I mean, we're taking all the stun off regardless. It doesn't matter how good the artifacts are. Speed and defense. I mean, this is a really nice speed helmet here, guys. HP, speed, and defense, and it's already glyphed out. Granted, we don't need the attack, but I'm actually going to leave that one on as well. So I feel like we have a pretty fresh start here. Like I said, we redid the masteries as well. I want to optimize her for damage, but damage is not everything with this champion. First and foremost, we need to make sure she has enough accuracy to land all her debuffs, and that's not going to be very difficult to do. So again, we don't need accuracy certainly on the banner. Instead, we want to go, I think what I want to do is sort through my, I'm going to move myself over a little bit so you guys can see. Oh, actually, let me do the old flipperooski here again. Let me do that move. But don't mind the don't mind the technical difficulties here, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, guys, timeout for 30 seconds. If you don't care about anything non-related, then fast forward 30 seconds. Dude, I saw The Day the Music Died last night in theaters. It was like a one-time viewing, so it's probably gonna take a while to come out till wherever it goes. I don't know if it's on demand somewhere. But it was about the Don McLean song, and man, that documentary was so freaking well done. It really was incredible. It was an incredible documentary, and I know I'm super nerding out talking about a song that was from the 70s, but you know, like, a lot of you guys might know, like, Bye Bye Miss American Pie. Oh, bye bye Miss American. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing it. It was so well done. Like, I went there on a hunch, a late night movie thing, and I absolutely loved it. I really, really recommend anybody who's familiar with the song, check it out, man. It was so good. Anyway, sorry guys for the little sidetrack there. All right, so I want to look for artifacts with, I don't care if it's defense or HP. As a matter of fact, I might actually prefer to go with HP. However, we do have this nice cleansing banner, which would be nice to have on her as well. Let's just see where we get the rolls. No. Flat stat attack and HP, no thank you. Let's see, HP with defense, with speed. I'm gonna take that. I mean, this is it, right? This is what we're looking for exactly. We get the HP, because where the defense scales so much better on this champion here. I'll move myself over again. See the HP 18k and the defense, we want all the percentage to go on defense. In our accessories, we'd rather have those go to HP and then get the percentages, because we look at what scales better, you know, in terms of the percentage based. So I'm gonna go with that banner. That'll be nice. So already, all we have is a helmet on right now, and we're already rocking 40k, 3600, 141, 169. Great. So it's a good start, and we haven't even done much yet. I do want to take a quick look at the amulets that I have available right now, and I want to keep crit damage. The thing is, I don't need to make her so tanky, and this is a mistake that I see a lot of people making. I don't need to make my support units or my defense-based units so incredibly tanky. That's why I said crit damage on the gauntlets, because they're not going to be the first ones dying, and they're usually going to be the last ones dying anyway, right? So what good is it if they're the last one standing and they're just soloing for 2 minutes doing no damage, you know? You don't need to go hardcore on champions like this. You know, I think anything over like 60k HP or even 50k HP, as long as our defense is really high, which is going to be absolutely fine. So I'd like to stay with crit damage, but I'd really like a trip roll of accuracy if we have anything. We get a double roll right there, and we gain some defense as well. I think our accuracy actually stays the same. We get so much accuracy. I think I'm just going to go ahead and make a switch here, because I never really use Alten anymore, and I'll get a little bit extra defense from it. Might as well, right? We're kind of min-maxing a little bit here, and I can glyph this out. I'm just going to glyph as I go this time. Usually I do it afterwards, but I'll use a resistance glyph. I don't need to use the attack, so that's all good, and we are totally ready to go. Actually, I said I was going to check on the ring, and I mean it. I'm going to check on the ring. All right, let's see. HP again and defense. I'll take a look at everything that I have here. War Maiden, why don't you have a legendary ring on? What do you have? Woo! Look at all that defense and the HP. Good thing we looked. Let's go in there and swap those as well. Sorry, War Maiden. Kantra supersedes you. So now we're boosted up even more, 43 and 3,700. Really nice. All right, so I don't know about this helmet. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep it on, because we need reflex gear, and frankly, I need to farm more Ice Golem, because I don't have that many good reflex pieces. And the ones that I do have are being used on a lot of other champions who I use quite frequently, because I think that reflex is really sky vaulted to honestly one of the best sets out there in the game. Certainly one of the best farmable sets out there in the game. So where the heck is it? Right in front of my face. All right. So I have a set on Cold Heart, which I could remove. It's not like I'm super relying on that set on Cold Heart. I'm just not sure how good it is. Whoa. Okay. That's a good start. I do use Cold Heart quite a bit. I have 2 Cold Hearts, and I use them both a lot. What does she have for a... Oh, man, look at all that crit rate on the helmet as well, guys. Gee whiz. All right, what do you have here? Crit rate. Silda Drakes, what do you have? Crit rate. Deliana, what do you have? Defense. Defense with the crit rate. Like, if I wanted to really up the defense, I could go with that. That was really nice, too. But a lot of defense here. Not a lot of speed. But this is going to be it, man. Like these gauntlets were made for Kantra the Cyclone. So let's go ahead and take them. Crit damage. The only problem here, and it's a big one, is no accuracy, no speed, and no crit rate. Those are 3 stats where we're going to have to really focus on all the other pieces that we put on this champion here. So this one is, we're going to have to get rid of this speed helmet. Gonna have to get rid. There's no way I can keep that on. There's no way. All right, let's go back here. Let's see. I have HP with speed. No. I just want to check to see if we have any good defense. Like, I mean, why does Razan have a HP percentage chest on? I must have just been muling artifacts around. I don't have any defense available. No, I stand corrected. So crit rate, a little bit of speed, 2 rolls on attack. Do have accuracy at least. And this one has crit rate, defense, and accuracy. I have the roll on crit rate at least. What would you guys go with? The 11 speed and the 7 crit rate, 21? Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with this one because even though I love that crit rate, I can't have another artifact with no speed on it, you know? Speed is so valuable in this game. So valuable, in fact, that I think we're going to have to go and prioritize speed on the other. Like, it might have to be a speed set, our last set, to get her up to be as fast as we need her to be. This one has speed and a lot of accuracy. But crit rate, how are we going to get this much crit rate from the rest of the gear, you know? And I know half of you are being like, dude, why don't you use the fitting room, Ash?
Stay focused. Don't listen to nobody.
I refuse to use it. Let's see. Royal Guard. A lot of crit rate, a little bit of speed. But we love Royal Guard. But I think I might steal that. I might yank that from Royal Guard and give him a hand-me-down. I might give him a hand-me-down. Because honestly, I haven't been using a ton. I'm going to steal it. I need that crit rate. Need that crit rate. I haven't been using a ton of Royal Guard. I thought I was going to use him a lot more, but I'm really using Husk a lot more than Royal Guard on Hydra Clan Boss. And I've been farming, you know, Spider 25 with 2 Cold Hearts, Sissy of Flame Tongue, so I haven't been using him there. So really nothing against Royal Guard. I love the champion, but I really just frankly haven't been, and this is, I'm just going to steal everything from him. Sorry, Royal Guard.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
So there we go, guys. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking here. We have our reflex set on. We have 4,700 on the defense, 161, 56, 195 with 43k HP. So I'm not super pleased with my HP, even with the accessory swaps. We put it on. No, I thought we swapped out the ring. Wait a second. I did swap out the ring. Oh, I went defense and not HP? I could have sworn that War Maiden had defense on. Whatever. So crit damage and HP there. Okay. So what do we want? We want speed and we need crit rate. Those are our big needs here. So let's go to equipped. Let's close the window. And then let's go to... see what we have for speed gear. And let's go ahead and adjust our substats. We're looking for more speed, and we're looking for crit rate, right? And we're looking for, let's go primary stats, defense, and speed, and get our boots in there as well. Oops, didn't mean to do the just new. All right, so here we go. This is what we have at available to us. All right. So, wait a second. I can't do the substats on the speed boots, obviously. So let's just do it this way. All right, we got a lot of shields here available. Scartorsus has crit rate, HP, no speed. Vildrax has a lot of HP and a little bit of crit rate. We have Jareg with a lot of accuracy. Our accuracy is still a little low too, but we can get some on support if we want to go support. But no... not enough crit rate, frankly, and no speed. So that's not going to work. We're not going to take Siffies off no matter how good it is. Crit rate and speed right there. That's interesting. It's not bad, and we have a little HP too. However, we do need that double roll. Let's just go ahead and do it, guys. Let's take it to 16. And we get it on, okay, HP. So... I mean, that's a pretty good shield. Like, it services almost all our needs, but I just think we might need a double roll on crit rate at this point to complete the build. So let's go ahead and take a look really quickly to see if we have any double roll crit rates. We do, but man...
No, don't you dare.
Mashald, I use way too much. Can't strip him naked. Let's see, Tyrell? No. Diabolist? You know what? I might have to go with this shield. Diabolus has a level 12 shield with 2 crit rate and 5 speed with a little bit of HP flat stat. I'll take it, you know. I think I'm gonna go with a rare shield over the legendary just for the extra crit rate, guys. Let's go ahead and do it. And let's take it all the way to max. We might have to go replace one of those. Let's glyph it out while we're here. We might have to replace one of those reflex pieces as well. All right, we get a nice 4 roll there as well. Definitely not going to use a 6-star speed on the 5 base speed here. So we sacrifice a little bit there. She's not going to be as fast as I want her to be, but she does have reflex on at least. So let's get to the speed. Gaius, is that Gaius? I don't know. Resistance. All right, Arbiter we can't touch. Ethos. Might have to take off Ethos's boots. At least I'm getting a lot of speed from the speed set. Ninja has a double roll. And... whoa! Quad roll accuracy. But only 4% crit rate. That'd be nice to have all that accuracy though, guys. Okay, so we sacrifice 5 speed, but we get a double roll here with a little bit of accuracy. I think I'm going to steal these off of Deliana. Alright, so let's see. V1 here. We actually get her to be pretty fast, 218, considering how badly we were looking. And believe it or not, we can pick up just from masteries quite a bit in terms of making our accuracy a little bit higher. And our crit rate a little bit higher. I'm still not pleased with our HP overall. I hope that's going to be enough to keep her alive. And we pretty much already glyphed everything out. So before we go ahead and make some artifact adjustments here, guys, let's go into the masteries and let's remastery her. So we need the crit rate. We want the crit damage. She'll be healing herself quite a bit off of that passive. So what I want to do, though, is just go with the... I want to just go with War Master first. And I think I just want to go War Master here. And just leave the rest as is for now. And then I want to sacrifice the defensive tree. And I want to go support. So I want to go with the accuracy. I need the accuracy, although I love the HP too, right? Let's go. I want Charge Focus. I want Swarm Smiter. I want Evil Eye. I want Lure of Steel. Just for the speed, extra speed. And I need Master Hexer to extend the duration. And also Sniper mandatory on this champion. Mandatory to get that up from a 75 to an 80% on those that we talked about in the beginning of the video on the A2, right? Now we have some options here. We have whenever a buff cast doesn't care. You know what? I would love the turn meter acceleration every time a debuff cast by this champion is removed or expired. I think that's actually another amazing one. We're not worried about like speed tuning or anything like that, so we can pick that up. And then we have heals every time an enemy is killed, and we have the shields, so we don't care about that stuff. Attacking with full HP, HP or less, and with the charge under shields. I think I'm gonna go with Shield Breaker just because of the Hydra shields, and I don't think she'll be full HP that often or below 50% that often, so I don't know. That could have been the wrong choice there, honestly, but we'll go ahead and see. So now let's look at our stats. Now we're 93 and 205, 220 now. A little bit extra, well, that's about it. Okay, a little bit extra accuracy. That accuracy is pretty dang low. It's pretty dang low, and I would like to get that crit rate up to 100%. So let's see if we can steal something else from... Man, this is, you know, I didn't realize I didn't glyph this out. Should I do it? Should I do it? I'm gonna do it. Screw it. Oh, we got it! The 8 roll. Might as well go with a 5-star accuracy then. 6 more accuracy. Those two numbers are gonna help dramatically. Dramatically. Got so lucky there. All right, awesome. So that brings her up to 228 speed, and now we have 242 accuracy. I'll tell you what, I would really like 250 accuracy at least. Okay, so let's just take a look here. What do we have on Royal Guard for those gauntlets? Let's just check out what we have for gauntlet replacements potentially on this champion. Where is it? Where is it, you blind? Ash, come on, bro. Why do you have this much issue? Finding reflex. It's right in front of my face! Dude. Oh, come on, man. Come on. This is ridiculous. Where? Oh, do I have none? Do I have none? I'm like, am I that blind? Yeah, apparently I just don't have any crit damage. Okay, cool. I'm like, dude, these guys are gonna think I'm the biggest idiot ever. Okay, cool. Let's not do that then. Let's just do equipped and just take a look at everything that we have to work with here in the reflex. There it goes. Okay. So we could gain pretty much everything we need just by swap. No, we couldn't. We're losing 13 accuracy here. We're picking up 6% crit rate. We're losing about 1,000 HP as well. So I don't know if I can make that trade, guys. We gain accuracy, we lose crit rate and speed. We gain speed, we lose accuracy and crit rate off that one. Off this one, we lose everything. This one is trash. This one, we gain a little bit of crit rate, we lose a lot of speed. This one's not too bad, but it's a... I don't know. Okay, let's go this one here. We gain a lot of accuracy, a lot of speed, but we lose all our crit rate off that helmet. Same thing here. We really can't afford to... We can gain speed here, but again, and accuracy, but again, no crit rate. So we can gain 4 crit rate if we make this swap right here. I like that we get the 12% crit damage here too. We gain a little bit of HP. This is one we're thinking about, but we lose so much speed, we'd have to go in and replace with speed gauntlets. Let's go ahead and... Oh, screw it. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Let's try it. Let's try it on. Let's try it on.
No! 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 No!
I'm doing a fitting room, okay? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video as much as you did last time as well. Some of you guys just like the chill, casual, build a champion, have some fun, right? Of course, we're gonna try her out at the end as well. I like how it shows you, like, you know, the stats over here on the side of the fitting room, to be fair. So now I can go with the gauntlets, and I can just kind of see what we have, primary stat crit damage, in my speed category, and see if I can make a swap over there that makes more sense and justifies me putting that shield on him. So Nethril has speed and crit rate there. I mean, I don't need the crit rate at that point. I do gain a lot of speed. I gain a little bit of HP as well. Let's see. We would gain speed. We gain crit rate here. We just lose defense, really, off of these gauntlets. I hate the double roll on attack, but it's still, I feel like, a net win. We gain... This one, not so much. This one, we gain accuracy and speed. We lose a lot of defense. We gain HP. This one, resistance, speed, crit rate. No. A lot of defense, little bit of crit rate, little bit of HP, resistance, and then defense, speed, crit rate, accuracy. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. We lose crit damage, though. Darn, what would you guys go with on this one? I mean, Fushan has the defense, the crit rate, the HP, and the speed. That's what I'm talking about. But I don't want to strip away Fushan. I like him too much, man. I like him. I think these are going to be the answer here, despite the... All right, let's do it. Let's swap it. I hate when my storage is full. Let's find a trash helmet to sell, guys. Let's pull the old switcherooski, and here we go. So this is our final build. Not bad here. 45k. 4,600. We came down quite a bit on the defense there, but we went up in speed at 241. Now she's pretty fast. We have the 100% crit rate, 217 crit damage, and 242, which is a little low still on accuracy, but I'm happy with it. Let's go ahead and glyph this out, give a little bit extra HP to her. We're not going to speed glyph that, but I like that she's built for damage too. A little bit more HP here, too. I guess I could kind of get really greedy and try to add a little bit more accuracy here, but it doesn't seem worth it. I already have +5. I could easily get those, like, for 2 accuracy, waste a glyph. Nah. At least I have the masteries, these 2 masteries that will help me out as well. The charge focus and the Swarm Swider. So for each enemy alive, we'll gain 16 accuracy just from the Hydra heads. So I think that will be enough. Let's go ahead and give her a try in Hydra, guys. That's why we built her. What do you think about the rebuild? I am a massive fan. One thing I do have to get better at, though, guys, is going back and putting gear on the champions that I took them off of. You know, like half the time I play a champion, I lose the battle or something, and then it's just like, do you want to put artifacts on that champion? I'm like, oh yeah. That might be a good idea. It might be a good idea. Hydra. Okay. Here we go. Let me... Why? What is going on with Repsack? Why is he going in with Bully?
If you loved me.
Huh. Why? I think I've seen him do that before, too. What's going on, man? You hitting the wrong button? Why could he possibly be doing that? Okay, I've already done hard. I want to go to brutal, so let's do it. Brutal time. So this is the team I was kind of messing around with, but I want to take out Helier and put him in that position, or put her, excuse me, in that position. So let's go ahead and find Kantra. There she is. And let's see how this squad does. I won't keep you here the entire battle. Could be a long one, but I will show you the end. All right, let's make myself a little bit smaller here so we can see little Geomancer chilling on the there we go. Let's center it up. Now I can make myself a little bit bigger. All right, so let's start out with, oops, I meant to A2, but it doesn't really matter. I guess that's totally fine. Let's go on auto just to kind of speed things up early on. And we can take a look at Kantra on the far right there. You can see the no escape. You can already see the debuffs adding up here. Gonna go in. Let's go. Doesn't really matter at this point. This is why I love Mother Cybele so much, guys. I mean, what a champion, guys. What a champion with those A1 AoEs, the decreased speed. Fantastic stuff. Sometimes I just go to Mischief anyway and just let him decide who I attack, right? So I didn't catch if the cooldown went down 1 turn on the A2 there. That time on the reflex. But check this out. As things start to progress here, she's going to start getting just healing all over the place, right? Throwing provokes out. Let's just keep going with the A1 here. Mother Cybele, that damage really adds up from that A1 ability. All right, all right. And here we go. This is another. Let's see how hard she hits here, guys. Again, it's not going to be super hard or anything like that. But the idea is she's rattling off a bunch of these throughout the duration of the battle. So let's slow it down. And here we go. Boom. Yeah, she's hitting for like 15 to 20k when you add them all up. Plus War Master procs. Times the 4 Hydra clan boss heads. So I have to say, not too bad, right? I don't know if it's necessary, though, to be fair. And I'm interested in your feedback on this one, guys. Trying to just, you know, strategize this with you guys, right, at the same time. I don't know if it's mandatory or if it's the right decision, excuse me, to go with crit damage. I think it still is because, again, she's still so tanky. You know, I don't need to have her any extra tanky. However, think about it. If I went like crit rate instead, I could prioritize getting more accuracy, getting more HP. I didn't know if she had any resist there. You guys can rewind. I can't. But let's just keep going here. So far, after 7 turns, we're going like really slow. But after 7 turns, and I should actually choose the... it worked out there, but I should choose the Hydra head that we're attacking now, not keep going after Mischief. But the damage for the difficulty isn't too bad. 3 million after 8 turns, I will take it. So can this team stay alive? Will this team stay alive over the duration of an entire longer battle? That's going to be the question. We will go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and put things on auto for a little bit here. And then I'll come back to you guys and I'll check in and we'll see how much damage we get. Again, let's see. I want one more Kantra the Cyclone just to see if anybody's resisting her here. And keep in mind, again, she is landing her debuffs on weak hits. It's great. All right, let's go here. All right, here it goes. Okay, so we didn't get the reflex proc that time. Guys, I'll be right back at the end, and we'll see how much damage you can put up. All right, guys, so we're 134 boss turns in, and I have to say, I think I'm going to keep the damage. I'm pretty happy with it. I did get burned by the head of Mischief, but, you know, that's what happens. That's what happens in Hydra Clan Boss. But overall, man, for the difficulty that we're on right now, for me, this is really, really good. I'm going to keep the score, 35 million. If I can't get there. I can't get there. I don't think I can get there. There's not enough time. There's not enough time yet. Nah. All those War Masters definitely add up. I'm very curious to see how much damage she's going to put out overall. You know, but not bad without I guess my squad didn't really have a pure DPS. I mean, Geomancer, obviously. But a lot of it's kind of a different sort of team, right? Like, a lot of support on the squad, and the damage isn't too bad with all of the AoEs from Mother Cybele and from Kantra the Cyclone, not to mention Geo as well. So we might hit 35 million here. Let's go another A2. Oh, we're close. But I have to go in with a Revive on Death so I can get one shot at it. No! Only 1 turn left, guys! Only 1 turn left. Let's see if we can get it done. Okay, here we go. Boom. Oh, that was nothing, man. Nothing. All right, Kantra. You made it last, and this is what I was talking about earlier, right? I mean, she's the last woman standing anyway, so is it really that necessary to build her even tankier than she was? Anyway, guys, Geo put out 13 million. Rio, 3.6. Ugo, 1.8 million. Shamil, 5.2. Kantra, 4.2 million. And I've been telling you guys, first of all, Kantra, with that much, landing the provokes, Also with the heals, like everything that she adds, she brings to the table to all of those debuffs, that's tremendous. She is an S tier, in my mind, an S tier Hydra clan boss champion. And then Mother Cybele, check that out, guys. 6.4 million damage on all of those A1s. Very well done. I will keep the result. There it goes, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. I appreciate you guys, and as always, take care, guys.